Okay, so our writing lesson is going to start becoming a little bit more difficult. But in saying that, I think that you have been given a lot of support in order to reach this. So you're not writing a lot, we're just writing well. We're going to be writing complex sentences. You really need to focus on this particular lesson to be able to do it correctly. And I don't want you to not do it just because you think it's hard. Okay, so this is a video that will explain the difference between simple, compound, and complex sentences if you do need some further information. I'm going to read the continuation of the storyline that I've come up with, exploring Alice Springs with Kevin. Carl Russell and their fluffy beloved dog, Doug, took off on an incredible journey to Alice Springs. They needed to park their precious memory-filled balloon floating house at 130 sorry, I'm going to read that sentence again. They needed to park their precious memory-filled balloon floating house about 130 kilometers from the main center of Alice Springs, as the scorching barren environment was too harsh for the balloons to continue. They waited on the side of the arid red road where they spotted their colorful trusted friend Kevin, who had come to show them why they needed to see Alice Springs. So you can see the house has been parked here because it's too hot to take. If they continue, then the balloons might burst and then they won't have a floating house. And you can see Kevin here has hitched a ride on the top of this particular van, and Carl and Russell and Doug are waiting for him to take them off to Alice Springs. What I want you to do, okay, oh, sorry, I'm just going to try and move this so that you can see. Okay, I want you to use this word bank very well in order to come up with some persuasive sentences and try and make them complex. If you can, or compound. I'll be happy with compound, but if you can do complex, that'll be fantastic. And I've given you an example on the next page. You first need to choose something from this column here. Okay, you must come and. While you are at Alice Springs, you must not miss. Welcome to, experience the, ride the, join the, and so on. Then choose something to do at Alice Springs, a place to see, and a place to eat. And then you can construct a sentence. So, for example, I might say, come and explore Alice Springs Desert Park, comma, while there, you are able to see the magnificent flora and fauna that thrive in Central Australia, after which you are able to go to the olive pink botany garden for some lunch. Okay? Now, I've given you another example here, a simple sentence. Come see Alice Springs. It is breathtakingly beautiful. A compound sentence. Okay, you can see that's just one idea. We've got two ideas here. Come and see Alice Springs. It is breathtakingly beautiful and located in Northern Territory. I do need a comma there. I'm just going to put one. Okay, so simple again. Come and see Alice Springs. It is breathtakingly beautiful. Come and see Alice Springs. It is breathtakingly beautiful and is located in the Northern Territory. So two separate ideas there. Now we've got a complex sentence. Before you leave Australia, come and see Alice Springs, since it is breathtakingly beautiful, especially with its rugged sunburst mountain ranges and incredible desert landscapes. Okay, you can see there I've made it complex because I have one independent clause and one dependent clause. All right, what I would like you to do, you can use a subordinated conjunction just like I have with before. I want you to choose persuasive language, something to do, something to see, and somewhere to eat, and try and construct a sentence. If it is a compound, I will actually be happy. Okay, it means that you've learned how to go from simple to compound. Because it's a sentence, I must, otherwise I'm going to send it back to you. Mrs. Fry is going to send it back to you. I must see those capital letters and those full stops and the spelling on the slides to be correct, especially the words that you've been given. I want you to make sure that you're trying to achieve your writing goal. So that's what I'm looking for your writing.